Good day, Mellows, and welcome to another episode of ASUS H&L Explains. Today I'm going to explain you how internal networks work. I'm going to tell you something about modems, routers, Wi-Fi repeaters, and Wi-Fi cards. To start off with, ASUS really helped me out for this video, guys. They shipped me their biggest badass router, the fucking RTAC 5300. This is a big boy. We're gonna unbox it as well, guys. They also shipped to me the RP-AC68U, which is a repeater and an access point. It can be both, but I'm gonna demo you the repeater function it has. And last but not least, they sent me their wireless PCIe adapter. It's all AC3100, so it's lightning fast. The modem, like said, the first device you have. So you hook up the copper cable to this, you turn it on, and it will then connect itself to the internet. It does that all by itself. You don't have to do anything, guys. This will connect itself to the internet. After that is arranged, what I usually do is I go into the configuration and I turn off the DHCP server on this device. I don't want this device to give out any IP addresses. You can leave it on as well. For you guys, if you're not an advanced user, leave it on. Just leave the DHCP server on and it'll sort it out itself. So this is connected to the internet. What you then need to do is you get your whopping router, guys. You get it. Oh, look at this beast. Oh, it's like a spire. It's like a mag, man. I think if you put it upside down, freaking hell. This would scare me, guys, if you put this in my house at night. Trust me. But okay. So what you do with this one, you plug it in, you let it boot, and the first thing you need to do on the back side is you need to figure out where the WAN port is. Usually it's differently colored, and it'll have, in this case, like a globe of the earth as a sign above it, because, you know, internet worldwide, global. That is why there is a globe on that. And what you do, you get your Ethernet cable, you put it in one of the LAN ports of the modem. It'll go click, the satisfying click, and you will put it into the WAN port of the router. This means that all devices after this device will be getting their IP addresses from this machine. Your router will start handing out IP addresses to all the devices you're trying to connect with. So once you've configured your Wi-Fi and you know the name and the password, you can come with your PC, and let's put this all accordingly. Put your PC and connect via Wi-Fi to the router. The router will then make sure you have internet, because the modem is hooked up via the WAN port. It can supply you with internet and it will do that. You can also get your telephone, connect to the Wi-Fi, you know, get the SSID you configured, select, type in the password, bam. You will have internet access on both of these devices. But what if you want to go further with your phone? For a lot of people, these two devices will be in the front of the house and the Wi-Fi signal will not reach all the way back into the yard. Oh my gosh, that's a problem. There's a way to resolve this, guys, don't worry. Let's put our PC to the side and get our repeater in. There's actually multiple ways to solve this with these devices. What you can do now is you plug in this device somewhere closer to the garden, let's say the kitchen. You plug it into the wall, you configure it, and it will pick up the signal, the Wi-Fi signal this router is sending out, and then repeat that signal to your phone. You could see this as sort of a gas station. So the Wi-Fi signal is going, but it's running out of steam, it's running out of gas, but it is able to reach this. It's not able to reach your phone, which is even further. So it reaches this device will refuel it and send it on its way again to your phone. Your phone, its signal does exactly the same. It goes via the air to the repeater, where it gets a refuel and sent on to the router, making your effective range of Wi-Fi way bigger. The other way you can extend your range with these items is this takes Ethernet cable. So what you could do, take an Ethernet cable, put it in the LAN port, run it through your house, through the basement, wherever, where you're gonna put this access point, because then it's gonna serve as an access point. You give it the internet signal, you configure it as an access point, and bam, your phone transmits its signal to the access point, which then uses the Ethernet cable to get to the router, which is connected to the modem again, and you have internet. Talking about this seems to take forever. But guys, in real life, this, let's say, transfer of data takes less than a millisecond. Your phone's Wi-Fi via the access point to the router to your modem within your house will be less than a millisecond. It's probably faster than we blink our eyes. That's how fast it is. In this next clip, I'm gonna be testing the Wi-Fi capabilities of the router and the repeater, and I'm editing the shots and I noticed that I failed to tell you guys that we're talking about 5 GHz here. That's why the range is limited and it looks pretty close, because I was looking at it, I was like, damn, that's pretty close, man. Wow, I thought that would go further. And then it popped into my mind that I'm testing 5 GHz over here, guys, so don't hate. It's 5 GHz, hence the limited range. So Mellows, as a bit of a range and performance test, what I did is I went outside my house. I live right over there. Right over there is my house, and as you can see, I put my car over there with the repeater on top. So the router is in my home in the corner. It's on this side of the house, so it's actually good. And I'm now connected to the router. It it has a connection, but there's a lot of distortions in the way, so websites aren't really loading, and it's really slow. If I do like a speed test, I get like a 1 megabit connection at the best, and it's really a pain in the ass. I tried some different distances, but I like this one because here it's like meh, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, which you probably yourself will experience as well. Like sometimes you have an internet connection, sometimes you lose your Wi-Fi and you're like, why doesn't it work, why does the website? I'm at that distance. So what I'm doing now is I'm now going to connect to the repeater, which is on the car, and the repeater is connected to the router, so the Wi-Fi is bouncing off of that, so to say. So I have connected in the meanwhile, as you can see here, Emerson's wireless is repeated. That's where I am connected to, and let's run a speed test now together and see what it does. It's finding the best server. It's giving me the begin test. This looks good. So preparing it. My ping was 21 milliseconds. I'm actually getting 5 megabit, guys. So that's way more than the one I was getting. I do think that there's a lot of frequency jammers in the middle. Like my television is like close to it. My own router is next to it. I'm gonna be honest, the modem is even in between it. There's a power over Ethernet and Ethernet over power connected to it. So there's a lot of signals going in. And upload is even slightly higher. I'm doing like kind of 9 Mbit, so here you can see it like in the top. Let's wait for the test to finish. In the end, turned out to be 6.7 and 8.7 megabits of down and upload and 21 milliseconds of ping, which is way better than having like a connection that doesn't work and it's like, it wasn't usable right now. Now it's usable. Let me really quickly try to look at a YouTube video here. Let's see, opening the YouTube app, of course. Spazzy, here you go, bro. Spazzy coming right instant. At you. I'm a League of Legends focused YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. Here you go. Instant and in HD. So guys, that is what a repeater does. It boosts the distance of your Wi-Fi to a point, well, I'm really far away. It might not look like that, but I'm pretty far away from my house, guys, so I'm impressed by this. So that is how I use the repeater. It was really easy to set up. I connected the laptop. It asked me which Wi-Fi do you want to connect to. I selected the SSID, typed in the password, and it just repeated the network without a problem. And as you can see, guys, the repeater is now running off the car, his power. If you don't believe it, I'll take you to it. Let's walk over there and I'll show you guys how the repeater has been set up. Let's see if I put you guys down here. Can you see it? It's gonna be a crooked shot, man, but who cares? There you go, that's my car, guys. Right here, power converter, 12 volts from the car. That's the neighbor. So light set right here, 12 volts from the car into a power converter, converting it into 240 volts for the repeater. Bam! Wi-Fi everywhere. So guys, that is how you can use all these items to give your house proper, powerful Wi-Fi, proper internet via the router of ASUS. And I don't think I can explain anymore. If it wasn't helpful, guys, please drop some comments down below and I can do a revisit, maybe give you some additional information, dive into specific sections of configuration, maybe whatever you want, guys. Drop something in the comments below. I will look at it, and if I can't answer it by typing, I will make another video, I promise you that, because guys, I want you to have proper Wi-Fi. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.